What's going on, lads? It's your boy Cameron here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So, today we are doing a Chicago Bulls Philadelphia 76ers trade, potential trade, realistic rebuild type thing. We're going to be trading Joel Embiid to the Chicago Bulls for a package from the Bulls. I am currently controlling the Bulls and the Sixers, so the trade does go through. Just so I can, so the trade does go through. Just to let you guys know, it is my opinion, and feel free to let me know what you guys think about trades in down in the comments. I will be thinking about 3 different ones that possibly could go down. I've looked at 3 different trades that could possibly go down, and I have decided which one is probably better to base a rebuild on and better for the Sixers and the Bulls. But before the video begins, I just want to say thank you for 600 subscribers. It's a small milestone for us, but to me, it's real big. 600 subscribers is crazy. I didn't expect us to get past 100, and we've got to 600. That's pretty damn amazing in my books. We still have that goal for 1,000 by the end of the year, and it would be absolutely amazing if we could hit it. So if you're new, be sure to subscribe, and if you've already subscribed, thank you, and consider liking the video. That would be absolutely phenomenal. But 600 subscribers, that is absolutely huge. We're only 400 away from our goal by the end of the year. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. But first things first, let's just simulate these playoffs here, shall we? Let's just simulate the playoffs, see who wins and what goes down. So like I was saying before, there's 3 possible trades that we can go through, and I'll share you my thoughts and my opinion, and I'll choose which one's probably best for this rebuild. This is probably going to be a 2-season, 3-season rebuild. It's probably gonna have to be, and depends on how long we talk about the trades for, really. It depends on how long we talk about the trades. But the Sixers have been eliminated from the playoff race. So yeah, that's the end of that. And yeah, that's really all I'm thinking. But let's look at the finals. It's a Bucks-Clippers finals, which the Clippers win in 5 and Kawhi wins finals MVP. Okay, so let's go down to the lottery, because we can't use picks yet. We can't trade yet, that's what I'm trying to say. The Bulls get that 5th pick, which is kind of dope. And we're gonna go down to the NBA draft. Actually, staff signing for the 76ers. I'm going to keep Brent Brown for 1 more season. If he can't get it together for this season, then we're going to fire him, but we're going to keep him for 1 more season. We're going to get Michael Williams as our assistant GM and Randy Martin as our trainer, and our assistant coach. Sure, we have a little bit of flexibility to go after assistant coach. We get all 3 of those guys, which is amazing. Let's go down to the draft so we can sort out these trades. I'll see you guys with the potential first trade package. Okay, so this is a potential first trade that could probably go down. The Bulls would probably have to give up that 5th pick as well, just to get Joel Embiid, because Joel Embiid is that franchise type player, and it probably takes quite a lot to get. So that 5th pick is going to probably be real handy, and would be probably sway the Sixers to maybe do this trade if Joel Embiid asks out, because I don't see Philadelphia moving him unless Joel Embiid asks out of Philly. But besides from that, that's the only reason I see Philly getting rid of Joel Embiid. So the Sixers would have to give up Embiid and Zhaire Smith, just because it gives them a young piece, and Joel Embiid is that player. So Wendell Carter, you get it, needs center, and Wendell Carter is a good player. He can stretch the floor a little bit, so that could works well with Ben Simmons. I mean, it's a D-, and I think Joel Embiid has like a C. Oh, it's a B+ now. Okay, so he's got a decent 3-point shot, but Wendell Carter can step back and hit that shot for them. Coby White maybe could probably work with Ben Simmons if Ben Simmons played like the 3, and then Coby can play the point, who plays off ball and spot up shoot for Ben Simmons, as Ben Simmons plays the point forward. That's just what I'm thinking could possibly happen. And Thaddeus Young there to match up salaries a little bit more, because Thaddeus is on a bit of a big deal, and also he's a veteran forward who could probably help. So they would have Coby White at the 1, Josh Richardson at the 2, Ben Simmons at the 3, Thaddeus Young at the 4, and then Al Horford at the 5, or Thaddeus Young or Tobias Harris. Probably Tobias Harris. I'd put it at the 4 position and play Thaddeus off of the bench, which will be a veteran forward to come off the bench, who'll help their bench depth a little bit more as well. Plus that pick, which will sweeten up the deal. And yeah, that's one potential trade that I think is decent. The Sixers would probably be alright if they accepted this trade, but I think it's probably not the best trade for them. So I'll sort out the next trade, and I'll show you guys what I think of that one too. Okay, here we have another potential trade for Joel Embiid between the Bulls and the Sixers. Joel Embiid just straight up for Wendell Carter. Again, the same reasoning as the last trade. Larry Markkinen, who provides that bit of that stretch for ability, spot up shooter, can play make a little bit when Ben Simmons is off the floor, can stretch and play well. I reckon Larry Markkinen and Ben Simmons will play well off of each other. Thaddeus Young still there for salary and veteran presence. That pick, and probably 2 first-round picks. I think this is probably a bit better than that last trade because you do get a young piece in Larry Markkinen who I reckon would play very well off of Ben Simmons. That's really most of the change of this trade between this one and the last one. Kobe White exchanged for Larry Markkinen because then if you get Larry Markkinen, you can then play Tobias at the 3 and Ben Simmons at the 1 and Josh Richardson at the 2. Markkinen at the 4 and Al Horford at the 5. That's just what I think. But I'm pretty sure there is another trade. Well, I know there's another trade coming up that is probably the best, that I think would be the best for maybe both sides. I'll see how it goes. I'll show you guys it, and that's a trade we're probably going to accept. So at the moment, let me know what you guys all think of these potential trade packages down in the comments. I'm willing to listen to you guys, and I'm happy to hear about what your opinions and all of that. But I'll show you guys this final trade. All right, so this is the trade that I think would probably be the best fit for both teams. So the Sixers will get Joel Embiid, will give up Joel Embiid and Al Horford, and the Bulls would give up Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter, Otto Porter, and 2 seconds. I think this is probably best because that doesn't give up their pick that year for, like, it's high in the draft. I'm pretty sure it's like 5 in this sim. It could be anywhere between 3 and 7 in this year's draft. Well, this year's draft. It could be anywhere between that. So they get to keep that. So they have another piece that they can pair up alongside Joel Embiid. They also get rid of the contract in Otto Porter. And Wendell Carter Jr. is there because, you know, Philadelphia are giving up their big men and they're going to need another big man in return. Otto Porter helps a lot out on the wing. He is a shooter who can space the floor, works well with Ben Simmons, and Zach LaVine is probably going to be a very good 2 guard to play alongside Ben Simmons in the backcourt. And 2 seconds, because I think that's probably good. And I think this is probably the best deal for both sides. The Bulls get Joel Embiid and Al Horford, and the Philadelphia 76ers get themselves good players here. So I think that's probably the best trade. I'll see you guys with the 76ers. Before I do that though, if you guys would like to see a Chicago Bulls rebuild, let me know down in the comments or just hit the like button on this video. But I'm going to make sure I'm only controlling the Sixers and I'll show you guys the roster. So the 76ers roster is looking like a Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris still, with Zach LaVine playing the 2 guard, Wendell Carter at the starting center position, Josh Richardson, Otto Porter, Thibault, Alec Burks, Furkan Korkmaz, Kylo Quinn. I think I like this team a lot better than the Joel Embiid. I mean, Joel Embiid is cool and all that, but now Ben Simmons, this is Ben Simmons' team. He can do what he wants. He can run the point. He can do what he was. It's kind of like Milwaukee and Giannis. Ben Simmons can now do that with the Sixers. I think it's probably going to work out a little bit better. So, before we go into the draft, do we have a first round pick? We do not. We have plenty of seconds that I kind of don't want to use. So if we can we use these second round picks to trade up to like late first round? We can get 29th pick from Boston. We can get 30 from New York. We can get 29 from Boston. I'll take 29 from Boston. That is really handy. So now we've got a first round pick. Let's go into the draft. It's a late first round, but it's still a first round pick nonetheless. Let's see what we can do here with it. Let's see if anyone fell to us. Jalen Smith. We could probably pick up like a Charles Bassey. Because we do not have a proper power forward now anymore. I mean, Jalen Smith or Charles Bassey. What is going on here? Starter, bench, Chris Humphries, Christian Laettner. They both have the same ceiling and floor, so it doesn't really matter. Who's taller? 6'10", 6'10", 7'2", listed wingspan. Yeah, okay. We'll go Jalen Smith because he can play a bit more defense, and I don't really care too much about the second round picks. So Anthony Edwards, Theo Maledon, LaMelo Ball, Davija, and Jay Scrubb are the top 5 picks. And we're only going to sign Jalen Smith there. Team player options, Furkan Korkmaz. Of course, you can come back lad. Qualifying offers, neither of those guys I would like to bring back. Let's go to moratorium here, and let's see what goes on. So, we don't have any guys that have reached free agency. So, our team is still Ben Simmons. We got a lot of shooting guards. And plenty of small forwards too. So, what I'm thinking is if we move Tobias Harris to the 4, back to the 4. Because we're moving back to the 4. And then we can play, where's Josh? Oh, we could play I mean, he stays the same because we got way too many shooting guards at the moment. Like, we got Zhaire Smith, Shake Milton, and Matisse Thybulle. And I mean, we've got Furkan Korkmaz. I'd prefer to play Thybulle over Korkmaz just because Thybulle can play a bit better defense, kind of, yeah. So I'm going to keep Thybulle and move Thybulle to the small forward. I move Thybulle to the small forward. He's an 80 overall. And we should then trade away Korkmaz and Smith. I mean, Zhaire Smith. That's what I mean. Where's Zhaire? He's got a $3 million contract. Plus, we're getting rid of Shake Milton too. So if we could pick up like a backup point guard or power forward, that would be dope. Chicago Bulls first and Gafford. So none of them are looking too great. So if we take Shake Middleton out of that and just offer Korkmaz and Smith, let's see what comes up here. I found this trade for a backup center and a first, so Kevon Looney. We give up Korkmaz, which gives the Warriors a small forward, and Zhaire Smith, which gives them another young shooting guard to use. Only reason I'm doing this is because I did actually draft James Wiseman in the draft, so Kevon Looney is no longer needed on that team. So I'll take Kevon Looney off of their hands, and I'll happily have him in our rotation. So next move is probably going to be Mike Scott and Shake Milton. See if we can move those guys for a bit of a backup point guard. So I'm going to look for a backup point guard here. Hopefully someone can come up and give us one. Alright, I'm going to do this trade with Indiana. Gets us TJ McConnell back on the Sixers, and Mike Scott and Shake Milton, giving them two good rotational pieces. Mike Scott more for veteran presence on a contending Pacers team, and Shake Milton as a young guy that they can use in their rotation and develop nicely. So we're going to make that trade there for a backup point guard, and now I think we're all good. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we do have enough players. Let's just check Moratorium here. Let's see who we can pick up first. If we can bring back Trey Burke, that would actually be so handy. Even though we do have TJ McConnell, Trey Burke would be so handy to have back on the team. Alec Burks would be awesome, also very good as well. So Alec Burks is another guy that we want to go after, who's a small forward. Joe Harris, not really too much. So Alec Burke, are we able to bring back? I'm guessing probably not. Nah, we can't bring him back. We can only offer him the minimum, so we can't bring Alec Burks back. So Trey Burke seems to be the best bet there. I mean, Joe Harris would be kind of cool to have on the team as well, but we can no longer get him because he is gone. So we're definitely all good rotation for our roster wise. I'll see you guys down at training camps. Training camps, let's go perimeter shooting to Ben Simmons. Like always, whenever we have Ben Simmons, we always go perimeter shooting straight away to Ben Simmons. I'm going to give Wendell Carter a chance to progress nicely for us. And I'm also probably going to give it to Josh Richardson as well with Thybulle. I'll give it to Josh Richardson, okay? Just because Josh Richardson is a little bit more developed at the moment, so I'll give it to Josh for this first season anyway. I'm not going to change the roster until probably after this season. I'll have a look at the trade deadline, see what's going on, but I probably won't change it much, but I'll see you guys at the rotation for this. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to make any moves, but I was looking at the rotation and we were lacking at that 4 position. I mean, we could play Tobias there, but then they want to play Matisse Thybulle at the 3, and it's crazy. So I'm going to pick up Derek Favors for TJ McConnell and Kevon Looney, because what we then can do with Favors is move him to the power forward, and he can play that 4 position for us. See, like this is what happens when I automatically assign the team to positions. That's what happens when I auto rotate. So I'm gonna probably figure something out here. I'll see you guys when I have it all sorted. All right, I found a trade here. I know I just got Derek Favors, I know, but I can get Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson, who can probably space the floor a little bit better than what I've got at the moment than Derek Favors, because Kevin Love has an A-, Derek Favors had a D- 3-point shot. Tristan Thompson can knock it down. He's just got a C from 3, and Otto Porter's just got a big deal and can basically just get me Kevin Love. So I'm going to bring Kevin Love to the 76ers. I am no longer going to make any trades, I reckon. I'll actually see you guys at the rotation now. Okay, so after a lot of fiddling around, we have finally got a team for this season. We got Ben Simmons at the point with Zach LaVine, Tobias Harris, Kevin Love, and Wendell Carter Jr. That's our starting 5. We then have Josh Richardson, Matisse Thybulle, Tristan Thompson, Trey Burke, and Jalen Smith coming off of our bench. Scoring options are Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, and Zach LaVine. Play through star, shoot at will. Some crash, others get back. Defensive focus is neutral. Defensive aggression is neutral. And defensive rebounding is kind of neutral as well. We're going with a balanced system. I do need to change coach's preferred system. I'll do that in a little bit. Power rankings, NBA.com have the Sixers at 10. 2K Sports have the Sixers at 7. And Eric have the Sixers at 10. So let's see what goes on. I'll see you guys after this season. Okay, so we finished this season with a 48-34 record. Giannis is the MVP. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Schroeder, Sixth Man. Kawhi, Defensive. Kristaps Porzingis, Most Improved. And Mike Malone, Coach of the Year. So do we get any 76ers on any of these teams? We do get Ben Simmons, All-NBA Second Team. All-Defensive Team, we do get Ben Simmons. And that's it. We don't have any rookies either, I'm guessing. No. In the playoffs, we are the 4th seed taking on the 5th seeded Raptors. Let's check the stats for everybody here. Player stats: 22.5, 6 and 7 for Simmons, 23 and 3 and 3 for Levine, 17, 4 and 3 for Tobias, 13, 8 and 3 for Kevin Love, 10, 9 and 2 for Carter, 9, 1 and 0 for Thibault, 9, 2 and 1 for Richardson, 8, 1 and 2 for Burke, and there's all the other stats for everybody else there. Team stats here. Let's check points per game. We were 5th. Our defense, though, it was okay. I think we were just outside the bottom half of the league, and our differential was 9th. So that's okay. Let's check. Let's sort out this rotation for the playoffs, because we do 9-man rotations for the playoffs. That's just what we do. And we're going to just play like 9 minutes for our last man off the bench, and then we have 20 minutes to give to our starters, who are going to be playing a lot more than normal. Then yeah, we should be all right. Let's simulate round here against the Raptors. Let's see what goes. Okay, we lose game 1. That's not good that we lost first game. Really not good. If we go down 3-1 here, oh no. I really don't like 2K sometimes. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. I really don't. Why can't we just... Okay, maybe this team is not as good as I thought. Maybe we're going to have to make some more trades here. I mean, I don't really want to, but we're going to have to, aren't we? We're going to have to. Goddamn. Alright. It's not going to be fun. So the Miami Heat are the champions, and Jimmy Butler wins Finals MVP. Let's go down to the lottery. I'm sure we don't have a first round pick here. We do not. No, we don't have a first round pick here. The Bulls get 6, and 76ers don't even have our own first. Oh yeah, we do. We have the 24th pick. Okay, so that's cool. Staff signing. We're going to fire Mike Malone. We're going to get a new head coach, and I'm going to sign Frank Vogel. I am going to pick up Frank Vogel for our team. And we're going to also need trainer, and Sean Navarro is, could we offer Sean Navarro a deal, please? Thank you. We don't get Frank Vogel. What? No. Come on, man. Come on, Frank. Come to it. Yes. Okay. So we do get Frank Vogel, which hopefully works for us. It would be very, 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 very good if we could do that. We do have the 24th pick, do we not? We do. So we could probably use that, unless we want to use it in a deal, trading away Tristan Thompson. Let's just see what comes up for Tristan Thompson and this pick. We can get Zubac, Clint Capella. No, probably not, because we got Wendell Carter. Unless we move, if we do this, then we could move Wendell Carter to the bench, or move Kevin Love to the bench. Nah, because no, it's not gonna work. Because even in Houston, that's why they traded him, was to create space for Westbrook, and then if we get Capella, is clogging up. Yeah, okay, makes no sense getting Clint Capella. Derrick Jones Jr. not too much either. TJ Warren is a very good small forward, would be a very good small forward for us, and that's really it. So I'm thinking, like, if this was a fantasy rebuild, I'd grab Clint Capella 100%. But I'm thinking picking up TJ Warren for our team. He should be... Wait, who we got? We got Matisse Thybulle. Ooh, what type of defense does TJ play? Not very good. Okay. Okay, maybe not TJ McConnell then. TJ McConnell, TJ Warren. Alright. I'm going to sort something out here. Just a sec. Yeah, okay. After a lot of looking, nothing really comes up. So we'll go into the draft. We'll use this 24th pick for someone here. Let's see what goes down. Choose prospect. We'll go with the best available player in A point guard, okay. We got a point guard. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We've got ourselves another point guard. Hopefully we can develop. Cade Cunningham is the first pick. Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, Brian Antoni, and Jalen Johnson are the top 5 picks from this draft class. I am not going to sign any of those guys to any contract. Wendell Carter I'll bring back. I would like to re-sign Josh Richardson, and Edmund Sumner, I guess, could probably be used in a trade if need be. Qualifying offers, Torrey Craig. I will offer it to Torrey Craig because he will be a very good player. If we can get him on the qualifying, he'll be a nice, cheap, good player. Bird rights we do have on Josh Richardson, so I'll quite happily give Josh Richardson that money, and we should be okay. Could we not renounce rights on Torrey Craig? And that's really it. And because Josh Richardson is the only guy on our team that we want to bring back. What we need to bring back, to be honest. It's more of a need. So, because we've got two at every position. We've got 2 point guards, 3 shooting guards now, okay. I'm still wanting to find... We're still good there. Thibault, we're still good there. Jalen Smith, we could probably upgrade. And we're good at center. So if we could go another power forward, if we can afford, can we afford another power? We can afford like a Thaddeus Young type, which could be decent. So if he wants the minimum, okay, I'll do that. If we can get Thaddeus Young on our team for the minimum, that would honestly be so good. Because then we could probably pair Thaddeus Young and Jalen Smith together for another good power forward. That's really what I'm thinking, you know. So if we go here, where is he? So we go Jalen Smith and Thad Young. Could we pair these guys for another power forward that we can use? Vernon Carey. We could move Robert Williams to the power forward because I know he can play that very, very well. What's his grades looking at for 3 points and F? Maybe not then. It's power forward still. Daniel Gafford, not so much. Lucas Samanak. Luka can space the floor. What's his defense like? It's okay. Not the greatest, but it's okay. So I'm going to pick up Lucas Samanak and a first for those guys. Hopefully that works out. And yeah, I think that's really going to be it. I'll see you guys out at training camps. 3 training camps here. Let's go to perimeter shooting to Ben Simmons because that's what we do every time. You know, we got to make sure Ben Simmons is trying to, you know, get better at his perimeter shots. I'm actually going to give it to Tobias, and I'm also going to give it to LaVine as well. Let's just hope that they can progress for us and become really good players. But this season, I am not going to change a thing. I promise you. I'll see you guys with our rotation. Okay, so our rotation for this season is Ben Simmons, LaVine, Tobias, Kevin Love, and Wendell Carter Jr. starting 5. We then have Thibault, Josh Richardson, Tristan Thompson, Trey Burke, and Lucas Samanak coming off of our bench. Scoring options, Ben Simmons, LaVine, and Tobias Harris. Their proficiency, we got 4 stars. Power rankings, let's check that. We're projected 1 seed, 4 seed, and 1 seed. So let's see what goes on. I'll see you guys with this, with the record for this season. Okay, so for this final season, yes, this is going to be the final season. LeBron James is MVP. We win 52 games, lose 30. Bol Rookie of the Year. Nurkic, 6th man. Anthony Davis, defensive. Theo Maledon, most improved. And Dave Fizdale, Coach of the Year. So we don't get any 76ers there. We don't get any 76ers there. And we don't get 76ers there. We do get Ben Simmons, all defensive first team. But that's going to be it for us. That's the only accomplishment we have. We do finish as a 2 seed, which is better than last season, which is very handy to have the 2 seed, so we have home court advantage for a bit. 22.8 points, 6 and 7 for Ben Simmons, 21, 3 and 3 for LaVine, 15, 5 and 3 for Harris, 13, 8 and 3 for Love, 11, 10 and 2 for Carter Jr., 8, 1 and 0 for Thibault, 8, 2 and 2 for Richardson, 8, 1 and 2 for Burke, and 5, 7 and 0 for Thompson. Also Samanak 4, 2 and 0 there. Team stats, let's see what goes on here. Points per game. So offensively, we were 8th best. Our defense was 4th best, and our differential was 3rd best. So that is amazing to see on the improvement on our team. We're going to run a 9-man rotation for these playoffs like we normally do. We are going to boost up the minutes for everyone in the starting lineup here. And yeah, that's really about all. I'm going to go like this and give Ben Simmons 39 minutes a night. Yeah, let's just simulate round here against the Washington Wizards, and let's see what goes down. I'm probably going to lose here in the first round, because knowing my luck, that's probably going to happen. And I mean, we do have home court, but They managed to tie the series, and we go up 3-2, and we win in 6, where we're taking on the 6-seeded New York Knicks, who have players like LaMelo Ball, Jalen Green, Kevin Knox, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Mitchell Robinson, Spencer Dinwiddie, Goran Dragic, Derek Jones Jr., Lou Will. Okay, we get it, New York. All right, we get it. You're gonna probably beat us. We're up 3-0. We sweep them. We sweep Giannis and the Knicks. And we're taking on the 1-seeded Hawks, who I'm guessing still have Trae Young. Yeah, Trae Young, Jordan Clarkson, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Clint Capella. So they have their young core still, just have added Jordan Clarkson in that shooting guard. RJ Hampton, they've also added. Gee whiz, Evan Fournier, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Davis Bertans, Kevin Huerter, Alex Len, Cam Reddish. Okay. Probably not going to beat this team, though. just saying how it is. We're probably not going to beat the Hawks. We're up 3-2, Game 7, and we win. How did we win that? We're taking on Zion and the Pelicans, I'm guessing, who have Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Drew Holiday. They got Kawhi. Kawhi and Zion. And Ingram's coming off of the... What? Surely you could probably move Drew Holiday to the 1. You could probably play Kawhi... Probably play Brandon Ingram at the 2, Kawhi at the 3, Zion at the 4, Isaiah Stewart at the 5. Or even Jackson Haynes at the 5. Oh my goodness, we're going to lose. We're going to lose to this team. I can already tell you. We're losing to this team. I'm just going to tell you right up front here. We're losing to this team in the finals. Yep, there you go. We lose in 5 games. Kawhi Leonard is the finals MVP. So, at least we made it to the finals. That's somewhat of success. But we had a team of Ben Simmons, Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter. Those were the top 3 best players. We then had Tobias, Kevin Love, Thibault, Richardson, Thompson, Burke, Samanek. So we had an alright team. I thought we could have probably gone for a championship, but because we went up against Kawhi, Zion, and all of that, we weren't going to beat them in a 7-game series. We actually lost in 5. So yeah, we weren't going to beat those guys in the finals. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit the like button down below. And if you haven't already, and if you're new, please be sure to subscribe. It would be absolutely phenomenal if you guys could do that and show support to the channel. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so it'll be absolutely amazing if you guys could show support and just subscribe if you haven't already. Again, I just want to say thank you for 600 subscribers. It's taken a long time to get here, but I've enjoyed every single minute of it. That's going to be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.